Welcome back, guys. It's your favorite podcast, and I'm one of your first hosts, Herbert.
Enrique.
Jonathan.
Ronnie.
And first off, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined the first run, the first Baddie sponsored run. It was a great turnout, and thank you.
It was a 5K though. Can you imagine 5K put it into miles is a 3.1 mile. I know a lot of you have never ran before, like even a mile or two. But a lot of people joined us. It was a good turnout. If I see everybody that joined us, it was like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of us. We started off at 8 o'clock, which was, every time we started a hike, you guys always hate on the time because you guys want to sleep in or whatever. But we started at 8 o'clock, right? And I remember it was at Fink Binder Park here in Glendora, which is our lovely town, which we love Glendora because we were like the 66 area. We're based off of Azusa, right? And I know that the people that showed up, there was like some new faces though. And it was pretty cool. Everybody, they even brought like her, Chio brought her daughter, and then she ran and she sprints. She did some sprints.
She was running better than me. I was getting mad.
She was keeping up with me, and I was
she was doing good.
Yeah.
She was doing good.
She was doing better than most of us.
Yeah.
What was her speed? Do you know her pace? It's probably a good amount.
I can't even check my stats because I was running back and forth. So,
but I know Kristen joined us. Dan Hippie, which that's her IG name, she joined us. She's been the other Kristen, they're both Kristen, but she's been a follower for the Baddies for so long. And you know what she did? She ended up hiking before our run.
Oh yeah.
And it's amazing though, because she still tried to do. I think she did finish her 5K.
Yeah.
But and I always tell guys like it's all paces. And when it's all paces, I mean that literally like you could walk whatever or run whatever. Give me whatever you got. And if your leg hurts, then just walk it. You could walk 3.1.
we'll support you just the same. We'll make sure you finish.
And the thing is also like all baddies are paced. Like we do, the baddies have all paces too. Like there's chubby. I mean for myself, I was doing pretty slow.
Well, you did good, Herbert. I think you did because remember when we did a 10K. Remember me and you?
Yeah.
Your pace was probably faster than the 5K, but it's okay. It's okay. And you got up the bed. You got up. You want to go run, and we had an acai bowl after because we always like to cheer up, have something healthy. Either we're gonna have acai or we're gonna have some breakfast or brunch. Remember we talked about? Oh, you weren't there, Ronnie, but we talked about going to Pepper Tree or Pepper Tree. So to have but we decided to go to an acai place. The cool thing is I just wanted to show people acai. Oh, actually, Dan Hippie, that's her name. IG Kristen. That was her first time trying acai bowl.
No way. What?
That was her first time ever. She said she loved it because, it was pretty cool.
I say bulls are. No.
They feel
so
up.
good, man. Yeah.
They're special.
Super healthy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends what you add. Because if you add like all this honey.
But it's a lot of sugar, no? Like a lot. It's all. It's like.
Well, okay, we ran though.
I know. It's good sugar, though, probably.
Yeah. You just got to watch your intake. You can't be having it every day.
I got the overnight oats, and those were delicious. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
Where'd you guys go?
You got different.
What acai spot did you guys go?
Juice and Bowls. We're here in Glendora. Mm-hmm. So people thought it was nectar juice. What is it called? Nectar juice. But it was Juice and Bowls. Yeah, because there's two places. But we had acai bowls there. But it was fun. It was fun turnout. The weather was awesome. It wasn't too cold, was it?
No, it was perfect actually.
A lot of people ask, is it colder when you cycle or when you run? And I feel like when you cycle, because you get more of the wind.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that one for sure. You have to layer up.
I think cycling it does get pretty cold compared to running. Running, once you warm up, your whole body warms up, and then that's pretty much it. I think you'll be fine running.
And the thing is, Kristen said, I think that was her first run in general, no? She said it wasn't that bad. And that was mine and Ronnie's first reaction too when we ran the 5K.
5K, right?
This isn't too bad. It's not bad.
See, I think the reason why a lot of people have a different mindset of running is because let's be real, when you're little, you have PE. They'll make you run the mile, or you had whatever. Remember, we used to run the mile.
Nobody would want to run the mile.
Yeah,
it's coming up. Fuck the mile,
Because
on Fridays.
Yeah, dude.
It's weird though, but if you think about it, a mile is not. It kind of sounds like far.
Back in the, I was like, dude, that was 1 mile.
That was 1 mile. I run that.
And that's what, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
It's not crazy. Yeah.
But when you're in middle school and high school, you're like, dude, it's a mile.
Oh yeah, everyone dreads it.
Yeah. There would be the girls with like the gray sweats, and then like, come
And the
on,
hot
teacher.
Cheetos?
Yeah, like, I don't want to go, teacher.
I remember those. Or remember you had to wear the loner if you forgot your.
Oh, the logo, the orange.
They always
Bright
give you like
orange.
some like extra large freaking
Yeah.
shirt and shorts.
It
It always smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it's just I feel like running though, like running, you just gotta give it a try. I always tell people give it a try on any type of fitness though. Give it a try. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then keep on trying it because sometimes you end up like
It
liking
grows on you.
Yeah, it grows on you. And I feel like if you got to know too, like how to run, like your pace. Like I said, that's why I say all pace is welcome. Because the reason why is because Enrique, he could go running faster than me sometimes, and he will get tired. But like I get tired running slower. You know, it's fine. We're still going to be reaching that end goal, which is the end goal is finish whatever we have planned, the challenge, right? I know a lot of people out there like Jaguar runs. They do run challenges. They do 100 miles for the month. And it sounds like a lot, but if you space it out,
You break it down.
Yeah,
you could do
it's
it.
doable. Yeah.
Like me and Enrique, we did literally when we did the 50K, we did that week. I did 60 miles just that week. Like it's crazy. Like I was like, so that's why I was able to finish the 100 miles challenge because I from the first week, then I could be. Because it was during November, so Thanksgiving, so you spend time with your family, and then you're like, I don't want to run because or stuff happens. You got to go shopping, Black Friday. You get all like you gotta make sure you sleep before you do any running events or hikes or hitting the gym. But I feel like it was cool. It was a cool turnout, and also I'll say it on the podcast. I told a lot of people that next year we do want to plan every Thursday. Every Thursday if you're local in the 66 area, join us for a run. I'll start doing the runs, and it'll be night runs. So Thursdays after you go home from work, go eat. And join us for like at 7:00, and rain or shine too, I guess. But it should. I hope
I don't want to run in the rain. I mean, I'm not trying to get sick out here.
Well, you gotta drink vitamin C or something.
I'm not a big vitamin guy. I always skip the vitamins. I keep
skip
forgetting
the
the vitamins. No, I forget the vitamins. They're there. They're in the cabinet, but I just forget.
You
We
forget
can, we
it?
can set up a little emergency station.
Oh yeah, should we?
Like, all right, here you go. Yeah, get a little packet, for everybody. It's like, all right, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. I had a good time. I know you guys had a good time, except Ronnie because he wasn't there. But Ronnie was.
I was there in spirit, I was cheering you guys
He
on.
was there in spirit.
It's snoring in the
It was warm.
He was not there in spirit.
His spirit was asleep.
Well, yeah, first event for 12 people to be there, or including us,
Yeah.
like 12. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was only gonna be like 10 or like not even 10, 3, 4.
I didn't think anybody was
pretty
gonna show
awesome,
up.
I was in a joke.
Yeah, I didn't feel like showing up. Let's be honest.
It's true. But and even one of our friends, Jay, he went bike riding. He came bike riding.
Yeah, he cycled
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He cycled to us, and then he ran, and then he cycled back to where he was camping
And
at.
one of our favorite homies, Omar, gave us his presents, which I always
Dude,
admire. I always
Omar,
like.
Vayner. If you haven't followed him, like I said, he runs a lot. He'll be a good guy to run.
To be honest, he's been like running in my head. Like I always think about that guy.
Uh-huh.
He's just been.
He's probably gonna be running right now, and he's listening.
I know.
He listens to our podcast, so I guess we should give him more of a shout out. We should make like a whole podcast just about him.
Oh, we should. Maybe we should just do
Did we
it
already?
No, he joined us. Remember, he was a.
Yeah.
And it's funny though, because he joined us to that podcast, and I wouldn't doubt it if he ran and he listened to himself. Like to re-listen to the podcast. Remember?
He's like,
I think he did.
I wonder if I sounded good or if I sounded bad.
So yeah, guys, though, but we're in December. It's literally the last stretch. Don't
Yeah.
wait for the new year, new me type of person. Do it now.
Start out, yeah.
Like
Why not?
literally, the gyms are getting packed. We all know this. Like people are just coming in. But don't be afraid though, because you pick your own time. Like Enrique, he likes to go to the gym in the morning. He likes to go at 8 o'clock, whatever, at 7. It depends, whatever. But I like to go at night. I know Ronnie likes to go
I
after
like
work.
that night too, yeah.
But it does get packed at night, so you got to make sure that you wait until that first crowd leaves. But I know a lot. I hear a lot of people saying it though. Literally, a lot of people that come in, they're like, man, like the people that come in daily, they always get mad. Like, man, I can't find a bench or I can't find a squat rack,
Yeah.
and they're like, man, I can't wait. Like the New Year's gonna be worse.
Oh yeah, dude. January comes. Whew,
But real quick though, I did notice. Do you guys notice how much it costs though for LA Fitness? It costs a lot. They raised up the
No,
prices. I
what's
think
the
for
price?
$10. I think it's like $40-something
What?
shut up.
per month.
Damn.
That's crazy.
They're trying to
40 a
recover.
month.
Yeah, dude.
They're trying to recover from the year lost.
But if you do get a pass, wait for the deals. Sometimes they have deals. Don't. It's kind of like, do you guys remember when you guys signed up for LA Fitness? They always try to like give you a deal. Like it's kind of like I feel like I was at a dealership, like trying to sell.
Oh yeah, they're also trying to sell you a personal trainer. It's like, get away from me! I'm just trying.
Like I'm a bad. You should have told them like, hey bro, like we're
You know who
bad.
I am?
I'm an LA Baddie.
Yeah.
But-
But you know, I remember when I sent it, they're like, "Oh, we have this great deal. You know, like come by." I don't know. It's like I don't know what holiday it was, but I was like, "Oh, that's actually a pretty damn good deal."
Well, you did get a good deal. Ronnie has a deal where he could bring in someone.
And I can go to like any LA Fitness.
How much
Any
you
LA
pay?
Fitness.
I paid like $25.
Oh, I paid 20.
But he pays $5 extra and he could bring someone in.
I can bring someone.
Oh, he can. See, you guys got lucky.
I did it before him, and I did it with my brother, so we had a good deal. Like that's a good deal.
See that? I think that's you gotta get a good deal, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's other gyms though. Don't get me wrong. You could join any other gym. I'm not saying LA Fitness. There's other gyms, but try to find a good deal.
There's plenty out there, yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people say the LA Fitness that we go to the one in Glendora. So if you see us, say what's up to us. But that LA Fitness, I feel like every LA Fitness has its vibes. Like you go to the one in West Covina, different vibes. Like literally, like different crowd, different people. Like like the age, difference. Like
There's a lot more older people in Westco. I go to Westco.
No, dude, I think Glendora has NARS. I'm being serious. I feel like West Covina is more competitive. Like there's more people competing. Like
that's
like
true.
there's more like you can feel it like
in Westco.
yeah you can.
And Ontario, it doesn't feel like that. I know the one in Ontario, Monrovia. I also go to the one in Monrovia.
Monrovia?
Yeah, and that one is like very like you can tell like no one's there to compete. Like
It's just everybody's there just to like
to do their shit.
lift something, lift something, whatever they can lift, right?
Yeah,
But-
I like Monrovia.
Yeah, and it's good. The thing is that we're keeping it, and I'm not canceling it because I don't want to pay extra. You know, a lot of people say just keep it, just go every day. Even if you go three times a week.
I go 3 times a week to the gym.
And is it good? Do you feel like you're more consistent?
That's the secret to fitness, guys. Is consistency. It's not about going hard every time. It's not about what you do. It really is. It's consistency for the body to start building slowly but gradually. I started being consistent, I think a month and a half ago exactly. Let's say 2 months total, and I already increased in everything. I dropped body fat. I was able to bench barely a plate, and now I'm benching like I think close to 2 plates now. So like I and everything in squats and everything, I went up actually a decent amount of mass, and I actually got I can see it a little better on myself.
I can see it too. You look great.
You like how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
a little
take a
bit,
bite
but
out of
You sound.
hopefully
Dude,
in a couple more months I can define a little more. But
you always say this, but you sound hot too.
Yeah, like I literally I'm nervous when you're around. Like
I'm afraid to get up right now.
the point here is
I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't looked you in the eye for like 3 straight days.
No, but
crazy.
real quick, you said you check your BMI and all that. How do you check it? Like, can you tell the people out there?
Oh,
like,
well,
it's different.
I looked into a scale that can read your muscle mass, your water mass, your body fat, your weight, and your bone density. So it's 5 things that it measures. And now that's accurate in the way it measures, but it's not precise in the sense where like I could if I get expensive equipment, let's say my body fat's at 12% body fat, this might read it a little off. It might read 12.2 or like, I don't know, 11.9 or whatever. It could be a little off, but the way it changes will still be accurate. So then I'm recording all that data so that I can create a little graph, which I was actually trying to do today, actually. Earlier before I came, I was putting all the numbers into a graph so I can see how steady my weight was. I can see how steady my muscle mass was, and I can see the real changes happening to my body in the last month and a half.
That's actually pretty cool. Wait, so is it like just like what, like a regular scale? Or like,
No.
what are we talking about?
It's a scale that recommends that you stand on it barefoot because it sends an electrical current through your body. You don't feel it, you don't get shocked, there's nothing crazy. You just stand on it and it does what it does, and after like 3 seconds, it shows you all the stats, and you have to put your weight on it, your height if you're active.
And the cool thing is like how he's saying he's graphing his stuff though. He's graphing it on Excel, right?
On Excel, yeah.
Yeah, so on Excel, like if you know how to graph something, you can put the date and you can put how the body fat. But it's crazy though. I try to tell me why I try to use that scale, the same scale. I was barefoot. I went on it for like, I kid you not, I went on it like 10 times. Nothing. It will turn off on me. He went on it, it will go like right away. I don't know why. Like I don't know if it senses that it's not me or I have to put my weight or something crazy because I don't know.
I looked into it later, and it said that your feet don't have to be wet, but they can't be dry. And not that your feet were dry, but I think it has that electrical current has to have certain conditions for it to pass through the body.
Are your feet dry? Let me see your feet.
Are they pretty
I usually hop on after I shower after the workouts because that's when I go to the gym in the mornings. Before I eat, I wake up and I just have like a banana and I go to the gym. I come back, I shower, and then I weigh myself, and that's when I think I've lost the most water weight I can. There's no food in me, so I'm trying to have that to be my consistent weight. And usually, I guess I also poop before I go to the gym, so that's important for me to know on my weight that it's a very raw weight because it's the morning.
Do you guys ever do the before and after poop and see? Because
I think it's like a pound or something.
It could be.
I don't know. Sometimes
No, it's not a pound.
sometimes you get those special ones that just keep going and going, and it's like, oh my god, is that 3 pounds? And yeah, you get on the scale, it's like, oh yeah, that was 3 pounds.
I mean, I haven't done
Or
that.
maybe you're carrying like your wallet, your keys, and your phone.
Did you guys take everything out before you
You're
weigh?
supposed to.
I try to weigh myself, but only when I'm like in underwear or whatever.
I always go on it naked.
Yeah.
Well, I come out of the shower sometimes, so sometimes I might be, but like I think that's not. I try to make the numbers be as accurate as possible, which is why I try to make sure it's after I poop in the mornings without eating, without anything, and just that's my normal weight and everything.
And you don't drink water?
Well, water, I drink a lot of water, but I usually sweat it off because I
So
run every
do you
time.
go in naked or no?
To the gym?
No, to the scale.
No, barefoot, not naked.
So you have shorts.
Try to go to the gym naked.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, we'll see.
You might
Why,
get-
actually, why aren't you naked right now?
I just insecurities. I need to go to the gym more.
I know, dude.
Get my summer
I'm
body
not a
going.
big naked guy because I was like,
That's why you don't like swimming. And we'll talk about swimming.
no, it's cold. I don't want to go swimming.
No,
Hold
it's-
up.
It's an indoor pool, bro.
It's an
It's
indoor-
warm. It's actually warm.
Still, the general atmosphere of right now is cold, and I'm not.
No,
You're inside a building. It's warm.
Look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was the same. I thought because I was like, it's gonna be cold going into the pool because I want to be warm. But when you walk into those doors to the gym, they literally have the whole gym heated. I don't know what's the temperature because I don't quote me on that, but I know it's heated. Then when you go to the pools, it's even I don't know why it feels more heated because the jacuzzi's on,
Yeah.
right? And then even we were standing by.
Wait, didn't I take you?
Yeah, it was actually.
I took you with Caesar, and then
Yeah.
and even Caesar touched the water, and he was like, "Oh, this is actually really warm." You were there, actually. I forgot you were there.
I was there.
So talking about swimming, since
He saw it. He felt it. Everything was great. He loved it. He's gonna go
Yeah.
next
So
time.
real quick swimming, because we kind of touched upon it. Like we're
Oh, yeah,
learning
yeah.
how to swim. Me and Enrique, we thank you for Sandra. She was training us.
She was our coach, and she recorded us while we were trying to teach each other because the baddies learn fast and we adapt fast and
Didn't you guys
we
almost
came in
drown?
strong.
Oh.
A couple. I drowned literally like 6 times, but that's fine. It wasn't that deep. I just had to stand up and I stopped drowning.
Well, there's a lot of techniques, but she showed us the freestyle techniques. But there's like butterfly stroke. There's all these like different type of strokes that you do.
Backstroke.
And you have to make sound effects too, so that it works better. Is what I realized for myself.
I do. There's a lot of strokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of strokes.
I'm a big stroke guy. I can
Actually,
be down
the
for that.
strokes is a good band too.
That's-
Oh my god.
Yeah, the strokes is a good man.
So strokes. How many strokes?
You do a lot of strokes.
Many laps. Miles.
But people like it's crazy because when you start swimming though, it's like swimming. It's a full body workout, and it doesn't like you get tired. You get for sure get tired. You get winded. Like you want to breathe because you feel like you're gonna drown and all that good stuff. But I think you just have to be calm and enjoy it. But it's hard because you got to do laps. And I know I think 60 something laps is a mile. We didn't do a mile, but I know our first time me and Enrique, kid you not, we at least did like 40 miles. Oh no, 40 laps.
I was like, whoa.
Oh, there, buddy.
We did 40 laps. Sorry.
We did 40 laps the first time, and we could have done more, but we were focused on our technique and the way we were doing it because it's a better experience if you're doing it right. If you learn how to float the right way, how to I guess do all your stroking the right way, then it does become a better workout and more effective. Which is why I kept stopping because I kept drowning, I kept sinking, my legs would sink. It definitely has it's straight to the secret, I guess, but it's own stuff.
It's
But
okay to like stop mid-stroke. It's cool.
So wait, do you guys do like long strokes, short, like?
We do long. We try to do. You have to extend your body. You know what I mean? But
But there's only a certain amount you could extend. To be honest.
but with the swimming though, it's like I've always been telling you guys this every podcast. Like when I talk about equipment and all that stuff that you need for fitness, like you do need to prepare. You need to buy the stuff like such as goggles for sure because the water there
chlorine.
the chlorine can mess up your eyes or you can't see or irritates your eyes.
Also, man, sorry. I wear contacts.
Oh.
And I remember one time I lost a contact in the pool.
Oh,
What? How?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now you got me.
Well,
Like-
no, because once you go in, like, I don't know. Like,
Wait,
I think
did-
I like opened my eyes underwater and then freaking one contact fell out, and good luck finding that contact, you know?
Yeah.
So you lost. That's
Amazing.
your,
Yeah, so one eye was like blind, and I was like, fuck.
how does that feel? That
like a
you're
goldfish.
So I had to take that one off.
It was blind down in the water.
So yeah, Goggles, right?
Goggles, yeah. So
Very important.
so if you buy goggles, there's like the Swedish goggles that you can buy. They're like I never knew about these. They're like racing goggles. Remember we saw them on Amazon, but they're like $10. You buy those. You don't have to buy those the crazy like expensive ones, but they're like $10. You buy those and you just try them on. For girls, you know, like they wear like their caps.
The caps, right?
Or like also guys, sometimes if they have long hair, you put on a cap. I tried it on for fun because I bought one. It was like $1 or like $2-3. It feels pretty good because like it was funny.
In the water.
It was funny because we were putting it. Enrique was helping me put it on, and he was telling me like Sandra took a picture of us, and it felt like I don't want to say it, but it felt like it was something rubbery going into my head. You know.
Wait, what else can you compare that to?
It's not, I mean,
you're an adult. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Connect dots.
it kind of just.
I'm not a big connecting dot guy. Just tell me.
Rubber.
Yeah, something rubbery tight that goes on your head.
I've always been a visual learner.
No,
so-
we're not in
Stand up.
we're not in a high school sex ed class, but you know what I mean. But
I don't.
yeah, so there's goggles. There's the what is it? Your cap like for your hair.
So do you feel you feel a little more like aerodynamic?
You do.
Wait, does it feel better without the cap or like?
I wasn't wearing.
No.
I wasn't wearing a cap, and I was having a blast.
Yeah, no cap guy. Okay.
You said, what do you suggest like
Cap or no?
like shaving to and everything like?
It does make you
Only become,
more water
Is
dynamic.
it
I guess.
water dynamic in that sense? Yeah.
Water dynamic, not air dynamic.
Hair does slow you down. No, I did not shave for that specific swimming
Yeah,
event,
man.
But
Bro, I'll be like last in line if that's the case.
when you start swimming though, you do have to put your head down, like literally when you're swimming. So like because if you put your head up, like you drown, and that's the reason why. I know Enrique was putting his head up because like you feel like you're gonna drown.
I drown all the time.
But when you go underwater, you go underneath water, you're supposed to blow out your nose or not your nose, your mouth, like blow air and like bubbles. And then when you do your stroke, like when you're like I don't know, I can't show you guys.
Take your end.
Yeah, take your end. Like put your head to the side, only to one side. Don't do two sides because that's already
I was
wasting
doing
energy.
2 sides at first, and that's where I was wasting energy.
Yeah, so do one side, like inhale. And then put your head back down and then start breathing out with your mouth. And then again, you keep doing that same routine. I'm not saying I'm a professional swimmer, but that's what Sandra was
It was the advice we got, and it took me a couple times to get it down because I would be underwater and I would come out to like try to keep swimming and try to breathe in air, and I would breathe in water from my nose and my mouth, and there I was still stroking and pedaling and drowning at the same time, and I would just try to keep going, but it took me a minute, and I would drown a couple times. And when I say drown, I just mean that like I thought I would inhale air and I wouldn't inhale air. I would only get water. So.
Well, the pool's only like 3.5 feet to like 4.
Yeah, so like if I just drown, I just have to stand up and I stop drowning. But sometimes I would panic and drown and I wouldn't stand up. I would just keep drowning.
But honestly, guys, 40 laps. That's awesome.
Wait. So 40 laps is like one lap is one way.
Yeah, one lap is one way. Yeah, another lap is the other way. But still, it seems.
Yeah.
It seems like nothing. Like one lap. Like I'm pretty sure when we started, this is gonna be easy. No, it's not easy. It's like you guys swim. You guys been to hotels and you guys been to vacation. Or you guys been on the beach and you start swimming, you get hungry, right?
That's true. I do remember getting hungry when I swim.
You always I would always pack like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh, when you go to the beach?
With like Lay's and a Capri Sun.
No, I was like pizza after swimming.
Carbs.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I dig it. I dig the sandwich and the Lay's. I don't know why chips. Always chips.
It tastes different when you have that taste of water almost.
Or like salt.
It just,
You guys put the chips in the sandwich? You guys do that?
both. I put the whole bag inside.
It's like that crunch. Oh,
Yeah,
you can't do
That's where it's at.
Well, sandwiches, yeah, but we didn't have sandwiches because we were at the gym. So the only thing we had is water. For sure, take water because you get dehydrated because you're working. You're working out.
You don't notice how much you're I guess sweating or how tired you get. It's kind of like when you go hiking in the snow. Sometimes when it's cold, you can't tell that you're thirsty because it's cold. But you should be drinking water when it's snowy outside, or when you're swimming. Drink water. Make sure you're drinking water when you're working out.
Don't drink the pool water.
Don't drink the pool water. A lot of people piss there, and there's chlorine there for sure.
You'll get toxic. Yeah, for sure, you'll get the runs or something. But I know with swimming though, real quick though, because you talked about heated pool. So we have another friend that he invited us, but we couldn't make it. But James, he invited us to these pools in Belmont Shore in Long Beach. I think you pay like about $5 or $6 for the night. It starts from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And they have the same like lanes, set up. So you get your own lane or you share a lane with someone. But it's outdoor. So right. So when it's outdoor, like the pool's heated. I think it's heated up to like 75 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but our body's temperature is like 90 something, you know. So it's like you still feel cold, right? Because you're like, dude, this is not. We want more. Like you want, you know. But he says that when it rains outdoors, I asked him, I was like, is it colder when it rains? Because they still open the pools. But he says no, because when it rains, like the heat gets trapped. Like when the rain is coming down, it traps like a layer of heat. I don't know, but like it traps a layer of heat. So
kind of like the cold layer on top from the rain is like holding the heat down, I guess. So like the water stays warm, even though it's raining. And I guess when you think about it in proportion as well, like the rain isn't that much rain compared to the amount of water in the pool.
Sure.
So it's not going to dilute into being cold because the water in the pool is consistently being warmed up, which means that at the same rate that it would get cold, it would get hot.
Hey man, hey, finals are done, dude.
He's not talking about it. No, like,
Also, I'm just thinking mathematically, guys. I just had a long.
I'm tired of you always bringing up math.
I love math, dude. Math is so much fun. Math is like puzzles. I love
but
puzzles.
you're supposed to when you swim to compete. When you swim to compete, the water should be cold. Not cold, but it shouldn't be warm. Cool. Like, because when you compete, you start sweating, right? Because you're like competing, you're trying to go fast. So that our friend said that if the water is pretty warm, even Sandra said the one in LA Fitness, those pools are pretty warm compared to like when you're like training or when you're doing a triathlon, it should be cold. Sometimes you do a triathlon in the ocean, dude. They throw you in, or they don't throw you in, but they tell you, hey, swim like I don't know, like 1,000 meters or something, and then you go. And the water in the ocean, let's be real, where you live in California, it's pretty cold, right?
Yeah, it's cold.
But like it's not as cold as freaking Iceland, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no.
not even a comparison.
Dude.
Oh,
The cool thing though in Iceland though is that you could drink the water there, though. Right?
yeah, we did.
You
drink
should
the
try
water.
over here too.
Over there was
That's
good.
crazy how clean the water was. Like you could drink straight from the faucet, straight from anything. You could just drink
Yeah,
it.
straight from strokes.
No, like people remember.
People what?
No, like they would advise you to go to the restroom and fill up your water bottle.
Not from the toilet though.
Well, of course not from the.
You walk in with a cup.
It's all yellow. Like no, that's wrong. That's the wrong water. But yeah, so swimming though. See, like the cool thing is that don't be afraid to ask people for help. Like for any type of, if you see someone that you follow and you're like, man, I really like what they're doing, running, cycling, swimming, rollerblading, whatever, ask them, hey, can you teach me? Bro, we have a friend.
No, so I thought of it.
So ask them though, hey, can you teach me? Or is there a possibility that I can see you what you do? I feel interested in it. You know?
Do you rollerblade?
I want to start rollerblading.
I'm not good at the bounce. I'm never good at bouncing.
I skated before, like in the
Pretty
ring.
good?
The ring?
I'm not saying I'm not a ballerina. You know, like those are the people that spin. No. I was enough like to like go by people, like feel kind of cool, like to kind of like push someone and make them fall, but not the best. So,
But the baddies learn quick.
Hey,
so
but practice makes perfect though.
That'd be cool.
If you ever do, like I said, if you ever do a new sport or new like fitness like goal, whatever, like do your own research, but ask people. Or just give it a try. And if you suck at it, everybody sucks at something. Like literally, when you start, everybody sucks at something. Let's be real. We all sucked at working out. We took a lot of girls to the gym, right? Like our followers, like our friends, Sandra and all them. And some of them, Kristen and Vanessa, remember, like they couldn't even squat. But now they can squat. Yeah. It took them like a week, but it's fine. Hey.
But that's the point though. Growth. There's progress. There's with a little bit of consistency, you start growing immediately. So it's pretty cool.
Dude, progress is so sexy. It's one of my favorite words.
I think it's attractive.
Yeah, progress.
Yeah, I wake up and I say progress.
Yeah.
Consistent is what I wake up.
You wake up happy.
I'm actually gonna name my first kid progress. I'm like girl or boy, it doesn't matter.
That sounds like
It's unisex.
Yeah.
You know what reminds me of progress? Progress reminds me of progress report. Do you remember when you used to do sports in high school and you had to do a progress report of your grades? You had to go to every teacher and you had to get that because you had to have a GPA of 2.5 and above.
What for Avid too? Didn't we have to?
Oh, dude, for Avid, the whole binder check. Oh my god. But that's something else. But yeah, just instead of progress, like your report, like your grades, progress your fitness. Like Enrique was saying, keep tally, keep yourself accountable, right?
Accountable. If I'm being honest, the only reason I'm doing all that above and beyond extra stuff with the whole scale and recording it on Excel is because it's a way that I do it to hold me accountable for it. Because I feel like when I look at the numbers and I can actually track back to the days I went to the gym and the days I didn't, I get motivated and unmotivated by seeing the days I missed and didn't miss. So I do that for accountability. I think it really holds me accountable to see when I do stuff like that.
And real quick, I just want to share this with you all. I don't know if you've seen our page. We've been going at it. We've been posting, running, everything, right? We've been doing all. Like, High Hiker Response said, man, what do they do? What does the baddies do? He said, man, they just do everything. And we do. We like to give it a try. We're going to start doing tennis again. I'll say it out there. And I know we are. And I'm going to say it because I want you, whoever wants to join us, join us. But we're going to do rappelling for sure once the weather's cooling down. But real quick, I was talking to one of my coworkers, he follows the Baddies page. And he was telling me, like, man, like, because he used to go to, like, Planet Fitness. And he still goes, but he's been busy with this job because he finally got hired on, full on, to the company I work for. And he said, like, man, dude, I see you guys are always active. Like, how do you do it? Like, dude, like, sometimes I'll be, like, laying down in bed and, like, just hanging out, guys watching Netflix or whatever. And he's be like, dude, I see your guys' posts. And I'm just like, I see your stuff. And I just get up and I was like, nah, I got to go to the gym. Like, it's crazy how, like, other people think about us like that. It's like we're helping others, you know. I want to be there to help you, you know. Like, ask us questions, let us know, because we're here for you. And I just want you guys to hear that because it's like,
no,
we're not paying anybody. We're like doing it here for free.
Honestly, for me, it was the same way with you guys. Like, I like to be indoors. I'm an indoor cat. I like the, you know.
Cat?
Yeah, I'm an indoor cat. Like, I like.
I'm
not good with the outdoors. I'm pale. I'm like fragile. I'm chubby. There's a lot of downsides to me, but no, seeing you guys actually do shit makes me want to do stuff. So yeah.
Well, you're doing it though. Now you're doing it though.
You're becoming our average.
The thing is, yeah, I'm doing it, but I still want to be indoors. You know, I still have that. That's still me. You know what I'm saying?
But
me too.
But after you go out to work out in the morning,
yeah, it feels good.
You go to work and you're indoors. You go home.
It feels better to relax after a good workout. It feels way better to get comfortable in the warm bed after a workout than just a normal day. Trust me, working out will change you guys' life. You're gonna feel more awake. You're gonna feel more alive. You're gonna feel healthier. It just changes your whole outlook of life just for doing 30 minutes of working out a day. If that's all you can afford.
Yeah,
but
and not even 30. You should do 10.
Run a little bit. Walk around your block if you have to, but go outside and breathe a little harder and sweat a little bit, and that can be all you need.
Because yeah, you don't need 2-3 hours, and like I said, hit us up and we'll be your mentors. We'll ask questions, DM us. Like we don't mind. We answer 24 hours, right?
Yeah. 24-hour hotline for sure.
He has to ask. He's like, right, guys, we do that, right?
We don't do 24 hours. But yeah, guys, like I said, like this year it's coming to an end, December. Spend time with your family. Eat tamales. Save some tamales for us. Send us fucking tamales. We love tamales. We love all that good stuff. We still eat pozole, right? What are you doing Christmas?
Posada.
We don't do posada. We should do posadas for the baddies, eh? Baddie posada. We should start running. We should
do like Christmas caroling.
No way. Don't even give ideas like that. Don't even give ideas.
Dude, we don't even have a good voice. Like,
what you mean, bro?
We just start doing the podcast. We just start talking.
A Mexican Idol.
Oh, Chente, real quick, yeah, we did.
That who died.
Yeah, well, he did. Well, yeah.
The king.
They took him, you know, the God took him. But Chente froze.
He's a Mexican vocalist. He sings popular music and in Spanish, and he recently died. And every Mexican, or I guess anyone that speaks Spanish, knows his name. So
our parents, dude. Like, probably my dad was like sad, and my mom. I should talk. I never called him to say how you guys doing.
That's probably still crying.
That's like the favorite artist dying for a lot of people.
Dude, it's like Michael Jackson, but the Mexican version.
Dude, yeah, it's all part of our like music.
Dude, I grew up listening to some songs, you know, and you guys all grew up.
Yeah,
I didn't really listen, but I knew of him because he was that popular, bro.
That was famous everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't listen to any of it?
I just found out that he was like in movies and stuff.
It makes me feel better. I barely listen to Michael Jackson.
I didn't know that. I was like, what? Like,
yeah, guys. Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry it happened, but guess what? We're all alive though. We're here.
We're not Vincent. We're not Vicente.
We're not Vicente, but hey guys, like real quick though, bro. Here's an end though. Start your goals now. Set up all your stuff. If whatever gear you have to buy it now. Start doing your shopping now because everything's gonna go crazy when for Christmas.
Last week of Christmas.
Yeah, last week of Christmas is only like around the corner, and like I always say, guys, hit us up and keep on. Like keep a watch on all the events because we post everything. We post it on our story. We post it on our post, and because a lot of people ask like, "Oh, I missed that." But guess what? If you missed something, you can come back next week and we'll have another event. Either we do hiking. We're gonna get back into hiking, but snow is kind of scary. Let's be real for some of us because we don't have the proper gear. and we don't want to like if you're a beginner, we're not gonna be like go
We
buy
don't
all
wanna put
this.
you guys in danger.
Yeah, so just wait for us, and for sure next year we'll do a lot of hikes and a lot of everything, group hikes and everything.
We have a lot of things planned next year, so stay tuned.
So thank you guys for listening to us. Like I said, always follow us on Instagram, listen to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube, and we're here for y'all.